And my final question, sir, back to your career. You've had a wonderfully successful career. What advice would you give to somebody in middle management or even a professional role looking to advance in their career?
Well, I'll tell you, I was fortunate that I started my very early days in the strategic planning department of a large pipeline during a time when the industry was undergoing change. And so we always had to look out at the horizon to see what was coming up, what was the industry going to look like, where was it going to go, and position the company to be there. Yes. And so I think if there was one bit of advice, it's always sort of look to the future to see what's coming up, what's going to change, what do you not, what do you not expect, or what others may not expect. How can you position the company to capitalize on that so that when the change happens, you're already prepared. So you're not always reacting.
Yes.
You're proactive and get out there and, embrace it. I remember when the pipeline industry went through a deregulation and unbundling phase. I was at A&R Pipeline and developed a marketing program that said, let's embrace this change. I called it Operation Airdrop, where we developed pamphlets and distributed them to industrial customers that we never had as customers. And it was very, very successful, just to not fight the change, embrace it, and see how you can position the company to benefit from it.
I love that advice, sir. Thank you. I think that's great advice. People have to think forward, because sometimes we lose perspective, right? We get caught up in the now and don't lift our heads and look up and say, okay, what else is coming?
Right.
Yes. Beautiful advice, sir. We appreciate you. Thank you for sharing. I mean, it is amazing, your experience, your insights on what the industry needs, and your career advice. All fantastic, sir.
Well, thank you again. Thank you again for having me. My pleasure to be here. So thank you.
No, absolutely. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed our conversation, our strategic conversation with Mr. Keith Meyer. We will be hosting Mr. Meyer, as I mentioned before, on August 26th. So hope to see you all there at the Global Gas and LNG Symposium at the Houston Strategy Forum. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.